guys, thanks for tuning in on my channel Dutch Game Hunter, the channel where I hunt for the nostalgic pieces of my past. I like to hunt for retro toys, but most of all retro games. And what I really love doing is going outside into the wild and hunt for my games at pawnshops, thrift stores, flea markets and even game stores. Okay, with that being said, it's time for a new episode. Is it possible to game hunt in the Netherlands? And finally, after a lockdown of 1 month, I can go hunt in the wild again, because let's be honest, it's all about the thrill of the hunt. And in this new episode, we're gonna do a few marketplace pickups and we're gonna visit a couple of pawnshops. So let's don't wait any longer and let's jump right into this next game hunt episode. Let's go! Well, like I said in my previous video, my country was in a lockdown, but everything is well, pretty back to normal again. At least all the stores are open. And today we are in Hilversum, and there's a pawnshop that I want to visit. I was there last month, beginning of last month, and this pawnshop had some Nintendo games, Super Nintendo and N64 games. And I want to see if they, well, still have some, and if there's something valuable to add to my Nintendo collection. So let's check it out. It opens 10 o'clock and it's just after 10, so let's see if it's already open. I just walked by 5 minutes ago, but it was still closed, so let's check it out. And I see it just opened. So that's great. Look at this building, looks pretty cool. Old-fashioned building, a restaurant. Pretty nice. Morgen. Ja, open. See, they still have the Donkey Kong. The All-Stars. And I spotted Mario Party 7. 70 bucks. Oh, ik wist het niet. Ik wou bellen.
Ja, ik was in de winkel elke dag en voor afspraak en stel als je wilde, ja, zo open, niet open, weet je.
Ja, oké.
Even kijken, en Donkey Kong hier. Ja, dat is goed, want dit wordt al niet geld meer waard over 5 of 10 jaar.
Ja.
Over een paar jaar wordt alleen, dat is investering eigenlijk. Wat is dat?
Complete. Sweet. Okay. I think I'm gonna take this one 50 bucks. Let's see if we can get it for 40. And the Mario Party.
Let's see if we can get it for 60. So 100 in total.
Ja, ik moet kijken, plan maken. Ik heb gezegd tegen de jongens, dus dat hebben we niet gedaan.
Kunnen we misschien een prijsje maken voor deze plan?
Eens even kijken, hè?
Okay, this was the first great stop. We scored some Nintendo games. Wow, this indeed was the first great stop. The first stop of 2022. Last month I picked up a few Super Nintendo games here, and I actually came back here for Donkey Kong 2 Country. And I was surprised that it was still there, but I was even more surprised to find Mario Party 7 there in the showcase. Let's go through the first pickups. Donkey Kong 2 Country. Well, and as you can see here, unfortunately it's the German version, but you know, since I didn't have it in my collection, I had to go back and pick it up. And the game holds up a pretty good value, a recent value of around 60 euros, and an exact same version recently sold on eBay for around 70 euros. And on Marketplace you do not find this game much lower, so the 40 euros that I paid for this game is simply just amazing.
Amazing, amazing, amazing.
And then guys, Mario Party 7. And it's even the black box version. I was searching for this game a pretty long time, but the price that I asked for it, you know, it's just crazy. And to find this game at a pawn shop, that's really exciting. Mario Party 7 holds up a recent value of around 100 euros, and that's without accessory, which is the microphone. And recently it sold on eBay for also 100 euros, and on Marketplace you will not find it lower than 80 euros. I paid 60 euros for it, so I'm very happy with this deal. Well, let's jump right into this next pickup.
Okay, we're now in low pick, because I'm gonna pick up some VHS's here from the Turtles in carton sleeves, so that's pretty awesome. So let's see where we have to go.
Stop, dankjewel.
Goed, wil jullie maken?
Ja,
gelukkig. Van die, ik heb zo'n request gekocht.
Ja, daar ging het naar juist.
Ja.
Kartonhoesjes, dat vind ik wel gaaf.
Ja.
Zie je normaal, zeg maar in Amerika zijn alle VHS'en altijd met karton.
Ja.
En hier is het altijd eigenlijk plastic geweest.
Ja.
Dus,
Klopt man.
Heel
Zien wij.
dankjewel.
Maak je een video van?
Ja.
Kom man, ga kijken.
Yes. Hoi hoi. Now we are in Berkel and Roderijs. You probably never heard of that place if you don't live in the Netherlands. But I'm gonna pick up another VHS turtle game, a turtle VHS here. I'm a bit early, so I hope she's home. So let's check it out. Oh, heeft u misschien 2,50? Ja. That's a nice Benz.
ik zie het pot.
Ja, we hoorden hem al.
Ja, ja, nou hij is helemaal vechten met zijn beest. Dus. Ja. Ja? Oké, nou gaat het.
Okay, another one into the collection. There are 20 of them, so I still have, I think, about 12 to go, or 14. So they're pretty neat.
Guys, VHSs with a carton sleeve around them. Look at them. It's amazing.
Amazing, amazing, amazing.
Normally they, you know, here in Holland, and I think also in Europe, not really sure, but carton sleeves around VHSs are pretty uncommon. Normally there are just, you know, the ugly plastic cases with a paper sleeve in it. And yeah, it's a series of 20 turtle titles. Each game has one title, and yeah, very happy with it. Well, and I'm also looking for some other VHSs. I'm not a VHS collector, but you know, there are just a couple of movies that I would like to have on VHS. For example, RoboCop, Gremlins. I will also probably pick up Child's Play if I come across one. 1, 2 or 3. These are the movies that I watched as a little kid. Child's Play 3. I remember it came out when I was around 9 years old, and I just love that movie, and since then I'm a big fan of Chucky. We are in Woerden now. We're gonna go to a pawn shop here, see if they got some retro games. Nice church. And here's the shopping street. So let's go. Found it in this alley. Let's go. Well, this was the first time at this pawn shop. Pretty small, but quite some games to go through. I didn't record everything because sometimes I think it's you know, a little weird, especially when you're alone in the store. And this was the type of pawn shop again who likes not to put a price on the game, but like to search for the price on internet. And like I explained in previous videos, that's the most annoying thing about pawn shops, you know, that bought a game for a certain price, you know, and can add just a percentage on top of that, but that's not enough. They want to have 4 times that, you know, so it's just a win situation for them, but it would be much more fun where there is a win-win situation for both of us, like the first pawn shop, for example. But I guess it is what it is.
It is what it is.
And you know, finally, of course, they can yeah, decide for themselves what they can ask, you know, for the stuff that they sell. I went through the PS3 games and there were a lot of them, but nothing special. And I asked the guy if the prices were up to date, because the prices on the PS3 games were pretty absurd, and he said no, they're not up to date. He said I also have a special deal. You can buy 3 and pay for 2. So I was, okay, so you have a special deal, but you're not mentioning it anywhere. Well, and the only PS3 games that I liked were the Steelbooks. But then I spotted some Wii games, and yeah, I find some interesting ones, but of course most of them had no price. So instead of asking the cost per game, I collected a few, and I proposed him a price of 55 euros, and he had to think about it for a while, but at least he didn't search the internet. And he made a counter offer of 65 euros, and eventually we made a deal of 60 euros. 30 euros for the Game Boy Color game, and 6 euros a piece for the Wii games. So here is the Game Boy Color game, the Dragon Ball Z Legend Super Warriors for 30 euros. And the recent value of this game is around 35 euros. So yeah, just you know, just below average value, so that's pretty nice. And Dragon Ball Z game, I thought I have to pick it up because in Paris I went down in this cellar, I call it a dungeon, which was filled of Dragon Ball Z statues, and they had a wall full of only Dragon Ball Z games, and I thought it was pretty amazing. So of course when I saw this game I was like, wow, I have to pick this one up. And to be honest, Game Boy Color games, I don't see them that often, and yeah, nice add to the collection. Then I picked up 5 Wii games for 6 euros a piece, and this is the first one, Alice in Wonderland. Well, as you can see, he priced it for 12 bucks. So I'm pretty happy that I could pick it up for only 6 euros. The second one that I picked up is Resident Evil Wii Edition, Resident Evil 4. And this one is also complete. So I'm very happy with that as well. And this game, I think it holds up an average value of around 12 euros. Or it got sold for around 12 euros. And yeah, very happy with that one as well. Then the House of the Dead 2 and 3 return. And yeah, the House of Dead, these games are freaking awesome. The House of Dead are the games that you always see in the arcades, and I used to play this game so many times, man. On the big screen, you know, the thing where you have to insert coins, then with the weapon, and then with your body, you know, shooting all those zombies. It's just crazy. It's a really epic game, so I was really happy to find this one between all those Wii games, because normally you only find all the common ones, but this one, I don't see this one that often. And for 6 euros, yeah, that's a no-brainer. And I believe this one recently sold also for around 12 euros. So I'm really happy to add this one to the Wii collection. Then the fourth one is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Smash Up. And yeah, for 6 euros, a turtle game, you know. That's always a no-brainer. Turtle games, I freaking love them. And this one also complete. And I think it recently sold also for around 6 euros. So for 6 euros, that's an okay price. And then the last Wii game that I picked up there, that's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game for the Wii. And this game is pretty fun. Unfortunately, you can only play it on your own, so yeah, not with 2, 3 or 4 players, but it's a pretty fun game. I really love it. I paid 6 euros for it, and I believe that it's also worth around 6 euros, or that it has been sold recently on eBay for also 6 euros, so great add to the collection. And as always, thank you guys for hanging out. If you enjoyed watching the video, then please by all means hit that like button and consider subscribing. If you have not yet seen the video from last week, then click on the link that appears right here on the screen. Every Friday I bring out a new video, so stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you guys on the next.